People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the med scarlet news with a buzz. This is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill mama and papa missionary blogging. No, this is blogging that takes you on top of the roof or under the cellar with Mother Hen and our little chickadees. There's a saying that goes something like this: KILL, two birds with one stone. I think that the JSAF should make it a part of their policy that whenever they go for any sorts of gunman, wanted man, known crime producer, known KILLERS, that they also take out the persons that are facilitating them, hiding, shielding these criminal elements. Now, I know that is going to sound very controversial, but I am going to give you a case study, the latest. A couple of days, the Popo took out a wanted man. I think his name was Daniel Ferguson, known affectionately in the street as Fry Eye. Early in the morning, Tuesday night going into early Wednesday morning. However, they also took out the next person. His name is LEDDA, LEDDA. He is from Dunkirk. When they took out Fry Eye, there was a female that was present. She was also cornered up. She lived to tell the tale. The same thing as it applies to this man that I am going to speak about. I am going to let you hear a voice note, or the voice note from the video, the audio from a video of when the Popo went for leader. He is from Dunkirk, young youth, only 18-year-old. However, he has been criming since the age of 14. So people, I am going to let you hear the video or the audio in this video. And you're going to hear his girlfriend or baby mother, that is SCREAMING, that the Popo took away her baby daddy, her lover, her GUNMAN that she loved in her hole. However, he is now going into the most appropriate hole, meaning destination doom. After I let you hear that audio, I am going to also let you see some pictures of the type of character that this person is. So people, take a listen, take a look to this not so beautiful bean footage of this BITCH a ball fear GUNMAN when the Popo took him out, rightfully, justifiably so.
My baby! My baby! My baby! My baby! My baby! Daddy! Daddy! My baby! Daddy, no! No! No, Daddy!
Now people, like I said, because of YouTube's policy, I cannot show this video. However, I am going to put it in my WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp number 1-876-894-2711. Join the group. You want to join the group, give your name. Do not flipping call me. Do not video call me. Send a text. You want to join the group. You want to see when baby lay down in the van back. Simple as that. Any other sorts of call, video call will be ignored. Be very patient. I am going to get overwhelmed with these calls, so be patient. As soon as I get to it, I get to it ASAP. Now people, I am going to let you hear the criminal history of this youth. However, you can hear that lady a ball when the Popo went for this youth. After I let you hear what he did. But first of all, I am going to let you see a couple of pictures of the type of character that I am dealing with. Picture number 1 of 3. This is him right here. 2 GUN kid. You notice him have it pointed at his head. Pretty much that is what he is doing to his enemy. Picture number 2 of 3. This is him posing again in some sorts of ski mask with some sorts of rifle, some sorts of tall up. This man is no sort of innocent youth by any stretch of the imagination. This is him again, posing again with tool, illegal tool that is. So people, the facts of this case is that this youth has been criming from he was 14-year-old. I am going to give you more details as it pertains to how he got started and who was his mentor. Based on the information, it is said that this young man that you saw or heard the lady a ball for on the picture, him name LEDDA, L-E-D-D-A, or LEDDA, whatever the pronunciation is. He is from a place named Bryden Street. Bryden Street is in Dunkirk. He has a baby mother. That baby mother live on a place called Banana Street. That is Dunkirk once again. You know that this youth is dark and evil, so he went to his baby mother's house. There was some sorts of argument. Don't know who was right, don't know who was wrong. However, during that argument, like he always do, which is in his natural instinct, him decide say him want to wheel and pop off pan the baby mother, give her a couple of conk. In her head, start to argue. The people in the community heard the commotion, come over and kind of back him off, ease him off. And I say, leader, what kind of thing that you do? You don't know say that wrong. Are your baby mother, she have your child, rete, lele, blue, blah, blank. This ignoramus, it seems as if him get mad, him getting him feelings, the fact that the people did not allow him to take away the baby mother or give her a couple clothings. He left and he came back with some cronies. When he came back with those cronies, he saw a group of people in the square, I guess, Dunkirk Square, don't quote me on this. They then decide, say, them are going to blaze up everybody in the square. After the smoke finish, 4 people get caught up. One would lose their life, his life or her life. Don't know the specifics. Now people, remember, there was a big argument, all sorts of tool get drawn, all sorts of commotion. So therefore, if and when he came back with his crony and blaze up the place, you do not have to be the sharpest tool in the shed. You do not have to be any sorts of Perry Mason, any sorts of Matlock or whoever, for no say, him do it, him and him friend them. However, days pass. Fast forward on or about the 27th of this month, the Popo acting on intelligence went to a place called St. Alban Street that is in Franklin Town. Them hear say the little dirty jankro in there asleep with him next baby mother. The Popo special operation cover the place, back road, front road, side road, make sure say this little skirmish could not get away. When they went to the house in which them hear say or know say him there and start knock on the door, the same little dirty girl where you hear in the voice notes, as she same one a block the Popo from enter the building. Needless to say, when the Popo on a special operation come on a special mission, they will not be stopped. It will never happen, so therefore they force themselves in the house. Now people, this is the part that you have to solve for yourself. Now, just based on how this lady was acting, then them know said, listen, this boy they in the house for sure. It is said that when they went towards the room in which this dirty junker was at, him wheel and pop off and start to blaze up all sorts of can after the Popo. Without a shadow of a doubt, all of these script sounds kinda cliche, them kinda sound the same. However, it is not important the details to us. What is very important is the end results. And end, once again, is the operative word. The Popo wheel and pop off and blaze up multiple corn. Let's put it like this. It was always going to be destination doom for this youth. It was written like the 10 Commandments. So therefore, even if he had the preacher in the room with him and he was confessing and God has said, make him go, that was not going to be his destiny. His destiny, like I said, was going to be Dunkirk or Madden or one of those familiar or similar places. Now, a very disturbing trend in all of these wanted men that the poor go for are the people that are just coming off of some sorts of MURDER mission. As in the case when those people went to Riversdale, took with the person and the poor held them in the Bagwalk Gorge and dust them out. There was some sorts of lady in the vehicle. That lady was the girlfriend of one of the escapees. On that same day when they took away Daniel Ferguson, OC Fry Eye, there was a girl in the house with him. She picked up one con. In the case as it pertains to Bagwalk, that girl live. As it pertains to Fry Eye, that girl live. In the case as it pertains to LEDDA or LEDDA, that girl also live. So people, this youth, LEDDA, he has been criming since he was 14 years old. As a matter of fact, it is said that he was under the influence of a Don known as Andrew Thompson OC Goblin. Ghouls and Goblin, that means some sort of dopey show. This man make a whole bunch of dopey. But like all Dons, all gangsters, this man lost his life in 2021 at the hands of the security force. Fast forward, mentor and mentee, meaning Goblin and LEDDA, both of them get the same sort of results. So pretty much, next criminal patient, same treatment. Even sadder, like me say, this lady had her baby in the house with her. However, when the poor came, she was not concerned about the child, maybe because she know that the people them come for who them come for, just like the Grim Reaper. So she probably thought to herself that my life or my child's life is going to be okay. She could probably see the look or hear the breathing, the voices of these people in a blue, in a ski mask with all sorts of GUN, that it was going to be man down, GUNS out. This youth is pretty much walking DEAD. Such is the case, she was correct. The only thing that is incorrect is that she did not meet the same destination, meaning doom, even though she had a child, because people like this is no sort of positive role model for any sorts of picnic. It is best if they be gone, meaning be gone and sprayed up. The moral of the story is this: whenever I get these videos and pictures, usually from people involved in law enforcement, don't know them personally, it is to send a strong message for all of you aspiring criminal elements out there. Like I always said, a wise man learns from his mistake. A wiser man or woman learns from the mistake of others. So therefore, whenever you hear these women a bawl and a holler and a scream like them about to have some sorts of baby for some sorts of criminal element because the poor take them out, justifiably so, they are making you know that, listen, don't listen to that BS. These men are known criminals, and whenever we know where these known criminals are resting their head, it is always going to be DEAT, certificate, sign and seal. The Grim Reaper is here to do one job, not to take them in and waste taxpayers' money and go through the tedious task of going through the court system for the court system go fumble the ball. No, it is going to be touchdown. It is going to be tapped out. It is going to be ASS out. It is going to be DEADING without a shadow of a doubt. Now you take heed from all this information that you are getting. Do you realize the theme here? The theme is, if you live by the GUN, you are going to surely DIE by the same GUN without a shadow of a doubt. At the end of the day, everybody can make their own minds up. Everybody can take their own chances. The choice that you make determines your attitude, determines your altitude. The wrong mistake that you make determines where you go. If you live longer or if you get erased on the spot. So therefore the choice is yours. The life that you save or the freedom that you gain depends on you. Simple as that. Easy like 1, 2, 3. Point blank and period. Further on in the news, it seems as if the copycat syndrome in Jamaica as it pertains to robbery, it is on and popping. We see that since last year, fast forward to this year, they've been targeting beryllium. However, people, it seems as if there's some sorts of change of plan. It seems as if when these criminal elements sat down in their boardroom and they must say to themselves, boy, it look like beryllium thing kind of gets sticky. It is high risk. When them assess and analyze the risk reward, it is not worth them losing their life or even getting locked up because them realize that beryllium kind of closely monitored. This happened about last month in a Manchester, in which them rush one beryllium, them get out with couple of millions of dollars. 5 people or so innocent people get caught up. Fast forward less than 24 hours in a place called New Forest that is in Manchester once again. Coincidence or not, me not really know. It is said that a group of security guards from a company known as Atlas Security, they were doing some sorts of collection of funds from some sorts of financial institution, banks, credit union, whatever. When they made the final pickup at some sorts of supermarket in New Forest again, it is said that some GUNMEN were obviously trailing the vehicle. They then start to blaze up all sorts of can on the vehicle. It is said that at least one security got some sorts of can in his head, the next one escaped. Me no know if him run left the van, run left the money, don't know the details as it pertains to that. As to the update, nobody knows if them get any sorts of money. Nobody knows any sorts of details. All them know is a next hit upon some sorts of money carrier. Now people always have said to me think say, you did say, them all the people in a place called Old Harbour that were the original that started this new latest trend. However, people, this is in Jamaica. Jamaica is a desperate place. So therefore, if criminal elements realize it look like where the most cash is at these ATM, at these delivery, at these security guards at our money carrier, the next people are always going to follow, especially when there's success back to back to back. So therefore, people that are out there and have tall gun and have criminal element, they are always going to seek for the highest reward, least risk. So therefore, if them feel like it is easy pickings, they are always going to try. Unless, of course, the people put a stop to it, as in put a stop to their life. So the moral of the story is this: the saga continues and it won't stop till they get stopped, meaning the criminal elements. So therefore, law enforcement out there, take off your blinkers. Look at things in a wider horizon. It is not only beryllium. It is any company that is carrying money, or any company that has a whole bunch of cash, or any person that is found slipping. If you slip, they are going to slide and they are going to take away your life and your funds, or even both. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.